Hi, everyone, and welcome to Sank Sue Sank TV. I'm your host, Njie Sabik, and every week, guys, you already know to look forward to an amazing interview. Now, it's a bit cold here in Florida. What way to get warmed up with laughter? I don't know. I can't wait. I cannot wait to do this interview. If there's one thing that I love to do, it's to laugh. Stay tuned, guys. You're in for a special treat. Guys, guess what's coming up? January 28th, 7th year anniversary. Doesn't that sound exciting? You guys have to be there. It's going to be a celebration here at Karoo Nightclub. Guys, you're going to be able to network. You're going to be able to rub shoulders with who's who's. We're going to have performances from guests past and guests future. You guys got to be here. If you want to be a part of the audience, you guys please check out our website, www.sanksusanktv. If you would like to sponsor, it is not too late. Check us out, www.sanksusanktv.com. Got a big shout out. Thank you, Karoo. We can't wait. January 28th is going to be amazing.
Siganye Onjagala na yato yala kodine walala Mbulira masmanange patise walala Siganye Onjagala na yato yala kodine walala Mbulira masmanange patise walala Itwali no mukwano kwegombesa bantu Ngabuli atulaba kwegombasi Vira twava wamu
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch 5 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is 5 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com, the greatest show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. 5 sur 5 red branché.
And you're watching 5 sous 5.
Nan 5 sur 5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché 5sur5 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5, c'est là nou prale, yeah.
You're watching 6 sur 5 and keep watching.
Je regarde 5 sur 5 chaque semaine.
5 sur 5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque show, man.
I remember 5 sur 5. Every time Sanchez say keep it live.
You're watching 5sur5tv.com.
Sing to sing. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Voice to the man, just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
All right, guys, and we are here. The moment you've been waiting for. Well, maybe the moment I've been waiting for. Okay? Like I said, it's cold outside. I love laughter. Now, Miss Jessie Woo. Now, I don't want to just categorize you as a comedian because I know you wear a lot of hats, right?
Yeah.
So the hat that you come out with now is what? What is it? Is it singing? Is it the comedy? Which one is more prevalent right now?
Well, I don't consider myself a comedian. I know I make people laugh.
You do.
And that's something I've always been silly. But I think on-air personality, I think that just best fits me. And of course, I have a lot of different talents, and depending on the day, I'll display that. But I don't want to I don't want to call myself a comedian.
But that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Why not just yet? What are you waiting for?
I think that I have to be able to do a certain amount of stand-up first. It's kind of like
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you can't be a nurse until you have this amount of hours. And I've only done stand-up comedy once, and I have a couple more shows coming. I feel like once I have a certain amount of time in that realm, I think I'll say, okay, comedian. But even then, I won't call myself comedian, but it'll just be something I could say yes.
It's something that you do and you love.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Well, I think you're very hilarious. I love what you do because it's natural, it's funny, and you're beautiful when you do it. And then your voice is amazing. Okay, so before we go into all that, we're gonna go ahead and rewind. Tell me about Jessie Woo. What was the first thing? What was the first talent that you just knew that you had and you wanted to display to the world? What was that first talent?
Well, it was definitely singing. I'm from here. I'm from Miami, Florida. I grew up here.
And your parents?
My mom is from Haiti. My dad is from Haiti. They were born in Haiti. I was born in Montreal, Canada. They met, up there in church. My dad can sing, so can my mom.
Wow, that's awesome.
So they met in church, and my dad was preaching.
Brothers and sisters?
I have brothers and sisters too.
Do they sing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like a family
I'm
thing.
trying to tell you, do you guys do anything as a group?
No, we don't. Because
You ever thought about it?
I'm the best. So nobody can compare to no. But Grace is over there. Grace is she's
Hi,
the youngest. Grace can sing, act. I mean, it's like a thing that we all can do. But yeah, singing was definitely my first thing.
So what was it with singing? Now, did you do it at church or was it something that you did like a talent show at school?
My mom always said that I could sing. She would show me pictures all the time of me just at her feet. She would be directing the choir, and I would be 2 or 3, and I'm right there holding onto her feet and mounting, But I remember I could sing when I was 10. That's when I realized I could sing. I remember I was watching a rerun of Sister Act. And then like I could sing along with Lauryn Hill when when she sang His Eyes on a Sparrow. And after that I was like, yo, I could sing this song. And then I remember my grandmother died and I asked my father, could I sing that
funeral?
song? And he had never heard me sing before. My mom and my father split when I was pretty little.
young. Mm-hmm.
And so I asked to sing. He was like, you want to sing? I was like, yeah. And so he was like, okay, cool. So I did it. And there was not a dry eye in that funeral.
I'm trying to tell you, even the song itself. How old were you at that point?
I was 10.
Oh, you were 10.
Yeah,
you were
10.
at that point.
I
Wow.
was
Were
10.
you not afraid?
At the time, no. I just remember being really sad for my dad. My
Okay.
dad and I've shared stories about my dad online before. My dad is somebody who battles with drug addiction.
Okay.
And he had a really close relationship with his mom.
Okay.
And I just remember at that time, even being that young, I could remember like I knew that this was gonna be a turning point for him. That was gonna
Right. So
So at the funeral, I remember getting on stage and saying, "Dad, this song is for you."
Oh.
And then I sang it. And I remember like he just was breaking down. But then my grandma, she was very well known. She had a huge ministry in Montreal, Canada. And it was a 3-story church. There was not an empty seat. And I just remember everybody's like reaction. And although it was very emotional, but I was like, I could sing. I cannot. Y'all ain't know. I cannot. So that was pretty much when I realized I could sing.
Well, that was okay. So then what? Honed your craft to get into doing it more professionally?
When I got to high school, from then on I would sing in school, talent shows, and then when I got to high school, I joined the choir. And when I left high school, I thought, maybe I can do this for real. And I would go to the studio.
Wait. Hold that thought. Maybe you could do it for real?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Hold that thought. We got to pay some bills. That's all right?
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back with her maybes.
Surmonter, nous la laisse, nous l'amour aller. La langue des batailles.
All right, and we're back. Now, you're in high school and you're saying you join the choir and maybe you can do this.
Yeah.
So what gave you the push to say, I know I can do it?
I had a friend that I met in high school. His name was Jarkevis. And I had another friend who I met that was at UM, but he was related to Jarkevis. His name was Sonoris Moss. And we just all kind of like clicked and sang and stuff. And then that kind of pushed me because at the time Sonoris was playing football at UM, but he was singing too.
Wow, that's something I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people in Miami know who he is.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Santana's brother.
Yeah.
So that kind of like gave me the push to do it. And so I did it. I did it for a while, and it just didn't pan out the way I wanted to. So fast forward, I was in college. While I was in college, I majored in journalism, broadcast journalism. I got my master's in strategic communications in 2016. The same year, 2016, I did Wild 'N Out. I was a Wild 'N Out girl.
Were you? How was that?
Yeah, it was interesting.
I see the Wild 'N Out girls all the time.
All the rumors you hear, believe them, girl.
Oh.
But no.
What, would you do it again?
I would actually. Okay. I would, and hopefully the next season that'll be shot, hopefully I'll be a cast member. So that's something that's being talked about right now. But so I did that, and after I did that, I was like, I definitely want to pursue television more.
In what regard? The TV hosting?
TV hosting, on-air personality. I school prepared me to be on camera, to read. So I just wanted to pursue that more, and I was trying to move out to LA. That didn't work. So then I moved to New York, and that was pretty rough for about a year. And early last year, I want to say around May 1st, I moved into my first apartment. May 3rd, I got fired from my job. I had a regular desk job. I was going to acting school, just trying to make it like everybody does. Yeah. Lost my job. Went into a depression.
I'm going to pause you, right?
Yeah.
Because from wanting to go to LA, not making it. Mm-hmm. Wanting to go to New York, it's not working. Yeah. Now I got this place, no job. Yeah. You understand me? You have to have some type of strength behind you. Who's motivating you to say, man, just don't give up? It's just you.
It was just me, really. I was just going through a lot by myself. I wasn't telling anybody.
Oh, wow.
I was just going through a lot alone.
And then with depression, because, you have people who are watching who do suffer from depression. And just to hear your story right now and to see what you've accomplished so far, and they haven't even heard everything yet. I mean, people who follow you already know everything.
Yeah, they kind of know a lot.
Yeah, I think that's very powerful. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was depressed, girl. Yeah. I literally was on the floor crying for 2 weeks. Aww. And then finally, around Mother's Day, I sent my mother an Amazon tablet for Mother's Day. And she had called me and she was like, Jessica, I say I want an iPad. I don't want no tablet. Tablet se bagay manger. Nou manger tablet. I don't want no tablet. I want an iPad. And I made a video about it. And it was funny and it got a good response. So I made another video.
Oh.
And then my third video was a video where I just reenacted me going to McDonald's, and the cashier at the McDonald's was Haitian, and I'm asking for ice cream, and the cashier's like, the machine is broken. You come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, same thing. The manager gonna tell you the same thing. And that's really how my stuff got born.
Oh my God, wait a minute. So here it is, you went through all of this depression, right? And just by God's grace and your mother wanting, an iPad, not, a tablet, how was that moment for you when you see that, man, I'm just going to make a video of it. I'm not even thinking, and you're starting to get these likes and these responses. Like, what was that moment for you, knowing what you were going through?
I was still depressed. So
really?
Yeah, because I still didn't have a job. I'm in New York. I'm not in Miami. Can't go to my mom's house. So I was still depressed. I was still looking for a job, but I was just like, in the meantime, I just needed something to help me laugh about something because I was going through so much. And just talking about it now just makes me so emotional because I know, but it's like,
girl, go girl.
It's just,
it's okay to cry, but it's a good thing.
But
it's
hard.
A good release.
It's hard, and it's like, it just shows you how when you just let go and you just do what you can do, while you can do it,
That's
like
right.
everything just will come full circle. And I remember when I lost that job, I was always going into work every day like, God, I hate this job. I don't want to do this. I want to be acting. I want to be doing this. And then I got fired, and I was like, well, I didn't want to get fired. Like, I wanted to quit, you know? So, and then I just remember looking for a job for months. People didn't know that. And I waited months before I even told my mother.
Wait, can I take a tissue break?
Oh, sure.
Talking about sure like it's for me.
Sure.
I want to take a tissue break and a hug break, you guys. Is that okay? I'm going to take a tissue and a hug break. And when we come back, we have some more amazing stories from Jessie Woo. We'll be back.
Na 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 na. Oh, yeah. J'ai besoin de parler, de raconter mes rêves. Depuis que je me suis réveillé, la vie c'est marche ou crève. Combien de fois on a donné de la force à ceux qui ne l'ont pas mérité. J'ai besoin de parler, de raconter mes rêves. Depuis que je me suis réveillé, la vie c'est marche ou crève. Combien de fois on a donné de l'amour à ceux qui ne l'ont pas mérité. Savoir donner, sans rien demander en retour. Juste un peu d'amour, vivre pour s'aimer, on veut ça tous les jours. Donner sans reprendre nos retours. Savoir donner, sans rien demander en retour. Juste un peu d'amour, vivre pour s'aimer, on veut ça tous les jours. Se dire je t'aime sans faire de détour. Sur ma bicyclette, lourd que ceux qui n'ont plus de mémoire. On donne la force, on donne notre peau. Oh, oh. Moi le premier à être un idiot. Les erreurs du passé nous permettent d'avancer. Quand on demande simplement de nous aider. Ne pas oublier et se rappeler celui qui t'a repêché. Oh, 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 savoir donner sans rien demander en retour. Juste un peu d'amour, vivre pour s'aimer, on veut ça tous les jours. Donner sans reprendre nos retours. Savoir donner sans rien demander en retour. Juste un peu d'amour, vivre pour s'aimer, on veut ça tous les jours. Se dire je t'aime sans faire de détour. Des promesses, un cœur qui ne sourit plus. Celui qui joue un jour verra ce qu'il aura perdu. On n'a plus la force pour se sortir de la rue. Soldat de la misère, même par terre, jamais vaincu. Mange ton pain noir et demain la lumière viendra. On m'aura poussé Dieu, j'ai la certitude d'avoir fait le bon choix. Savoir aimer pour nous éloigner de toute cette haine. On te tend la main et toi, tu nous mets des chaînes. Pas de place pour les traîtres, sont proches, sont les hypocrites. Je n'ai pas de remède, nous sommes des héros et eux kryptoniques. Derrière un sourire, il y a des pensées qui nous font de l'eau. C'est pour ça que dans mes rêves, je ne vois que des visages sombres. Après la pluie, il y a le soleil qui donnera raison. Ma force, je la garde pour construire ma maison. À quoi ça sert d'aimer s'il y a du mensonge autour? À quoi ça sert d'aimer s'il y a plus d'amour? Savoir donner, sans rien demander en retour. Juste un peu d'amour, vivre pour s'aimer, on veut ça tous les jours. Donner sans reprendre nos retours. Savoir donner, sans rien demander en retour. Juste un peu d'amour, vivre pour s'aimer, on veut ça tous les jours. Se dire je t'aime sans faire de détour. Oh, 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 j'ai besoin de parler, de raconter mes rêves. Depuis que je me suis réveillé, la vie c'est marche ou crève. Combien de fois on a donné de l'amour à ceux qui ne l'ont pas mérité.
Yo pas connaît côté nous sorti.
Watch 5 sur 5 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pas connaît qui bon nous prale.
All we watch is 5 sur 5 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com. The greatest show right now.
Dans 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. 5 sur 5 red branché.
And you're watching 5 sous 5.
Dans 5 sur 5.
Ah, ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché 5 sur 5 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now. Hein?
Dans 5 sur 5, c'est là nous prale. Yeah.
You're watching 6sur5 and keep watching.
Je regarde 5sur5 chaque semaine.
5 sur 5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque jour, man.
I remember 5sur5 every time Sanchez say keep it live.
You're watching SyncSurSyncTV.com.
Sync to sync. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
More, more. Voice of the man just one reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
Okay, and we're back. We're all dried up. For a little bit, maybe. No, we are dried up. Okay, so then it's still emotional because it is still real and it is still affecting you because, you know, you're going through this, but yet you're seeing this surplus of things that are about to unfold for you, you know, with, you know, just making yourself laugh through the pain. Now, let me ask you, so you write your own skits, and you perform them all by yourself. Are you setting up the camera, doing everything by yourself as well? And what about editing?
Yep. I edit it by myself. I try to figure out whatever apps I can use. I edit it by myself.
How do you put yourself out there now?
You know, it's just a little easier now because, I mean, my following just really, it started to grow kind of quickly. And I think it was because sometimes I would put my location and I would put that I'm in Brooklyn. Oh. And Brooklyn people are just very loyal. They're very supportive. Dope. And it's like when they see somebody in their neighborhood, like they're like, oh, this person is doing this. Oh, so they kind of, everybody in Brooklyn kind of jumped on it. But it's funny because I don't really know people in New York like that. So, but like now it's like, it's easy. I don't.
But why
I'm from Miami.
So, but why you put Brooklyn?
Because I was in Brooklyn. You know, so I was like, I don't know. I just felt like, okay, let me put Brooklyn. And then
I love it.
I was at the time I was living in Flatbush, which is a very popular part of Brooklyn that is Haitian, you know, Trini, like all the islands. So when they would see my stuff, they'd be like, oh, yo, she's one of us. You know what I mean? Like she's, you know, so that kind of connected with people in Flatbush, Brooklyn. Like I just connected with them on a deeper level. And most of my following to this day is like in New York. Wow. It's like 60% of my following is in New York.
So here it is now. You just did something here, okay? So you know how it's said where you started off here in Miami and I have to leave to go make it and come back. You just started something new. I don't even have to leave. I could just say I'm from New York or put on there and start to build my following. That's that's.
But thankfully for me, I was there.
Yeah. No, I know. But you know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah. So that's.
Geotagging is very real. That's that using your hashtags. To this day, I will still, you know, use hashtags because people look that up. Yeah. So, you know, one thing I learned in strategic communication is make yourself searchable very easily as much as possible. And something like Instagram or Twitter, hashtags are very, very important. Geotagging is very important because it'll make it easier for people that like what you do to find you.
Okay, so now we're here and we're writing the skits, and we've pushed through depression, we pushed through our pain, and we're here at I would say it's a happy place. Yeah, it's a really happy place. Do you see yourself still singing?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of opportunities brewing for that. It's just I don't really broadcast it. Because singing is just different. You know, the music business is a horrible business, you know what I mean? And I think that the same way I've been able to put myself out there, I think that I'm gonna just end up doing that with my singing.
Doing the same thing for the singing.
Just figuring it out and figuring out my own sound, figuring out my own thing, putting together my own shows.
Do you write your own pieces as well? Your own music, right?
I do, but I definitely can work with other people. I have friends down here. I have friends that I'm making up in New York that, you know, I can curate my own things.
I love it. So now, having said that, you know, what's your goal now for Jessie Woo. You know, I know you have things coming up on. I think you said what, BT? No, you're already doing things on BT.
Yeah, I'm already on BT Breaks. So BT Breaks is an entertainment show.
Okay.
So we give the news, like kind of like Wendy Williams without the messiness.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We get a little sassy with it, but you know, and they let us write our own stories, which is great. You have to do your research. You have to read teleprompter, which is great.
Yes.
But then also this past week, I've been here working on another show that is most likely gonna debut pretty soon. If you've been on my Instagram, you'll see I was shooting with Trina, Ricky Vasquez, some people from Love and Hip Hop Miami were there. So that's gonna be pretty big. I can't say the name of the show yet, but it's pretty big, and it'll be big for Miami because it's gonna be based here.
Oh, good.
So
that's awesome.
It'll be cool to come back home sometimes and do that, and then still go back up to New York. I plan on being, you know, I don't know if you could say bi-coastal with Miami and New York, but
you kind of
bi-statal. I don't know.
You can't wait. Hold that thought. We'll be right back, guys. We gotta take a quick break.
Let me love you and squeeze you, feel you, show love.
All right, Miss Jessie Woo in Brooklyn and Miami and LA too.
Hopefully.
Right?
Pretty soon.
Can we
Pretty
claim
soon.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
soon.
can we throw that out there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, LA. What about going back to Montreal? What about
I definitely
international waters more?
I definitely
No?
see myself doing things in Montreal, especially when I start getting into more like movies and stuff like that, TV shows. I see that happening.
What about Haiti?
I definitely see myself doing philanthropy work in Haiti.
Good.
You know, on my page, I always talk to my sisters, you know, and like that's because I just value women so much.
Good.
I think women just need to do a better job of loving each other, supporting each other.
supporting each other.
So I definitely want to do stuff like for little girls in Haiti and not leave out the boys, of course, but it's just I really want to focus on girls, on their self-esteem, their self-worth, education, cleanliness, like just things like that. I definitely see myself doing that in Haiti.
I love that. Now, you know I can't have you here and not give me a sample of something.
Like what, girl?
No, you're a professional, so you ready. Listen now, can we get one of the skits? Can I get one of them? One of the characters? Which one is your favorite character?
I would definitely say Kadushka. Kadushka was born on my third video. And so Kadushka, like I said earlier,
the name is just making me laugh.
And you know what's funny? Kadushka, actually, I named her after a girl who I went to middle school with.
Oh, wow.
Who kind of looked like the filter. I'm sorry. That's how I got the name.
Kadushka, that's what it was?
That's how I got the name. Be like,
she mean that Kadushka.
No, but honestly, no.
Friend.
But she reminded me of the filter, and I was like, yo.
Oh, my God, you guys are going to her page right now. I already know that.
And so I definitely want to give an ode to her. And Kadushka was born at McDonald's where I asked for ice cream, and she was like, "The machine is broken. I'm sorry for you. The manager is not here. The manager will tell you the same thing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, same thing." So she's my favorite character. She'll always be my favorite character. And she just connected with not only just my followers, but a lot of parents. Oh, okay. A lot of parents would send their children my stuff on WhatsApp because, you know, Haitians love WhatsApp.
Yes.
So Kadushka is always going to be my favorite character.
Okay, now what about singing?
Well, singing, you'll have to stay tuned for that. Maybe our next visit.
Oh, man, that's not right. I should be able to get like a, see, I can't sing, so.
Sister. They get that all the time, though. They do.
Now she just told on herself, so we can't get something everybody else gets, Jess.
No, my sisters get that all the time. I sing to my sisters all the time, so you know.
Well, we're your sisters too now, Jessie.
So you know, it's Sunday, so I'll give you a.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches over me. That was just a little something, y'all. Don't gas me.
You did so much in that little something. Like that was like meat and potatoes and like
and a little legume.
In less than 30 seconds. Yo, you are so amazing.
Thanks.
Now I love how you said you want to give back to young girls, and I know you said Haiti. Mm-hmm. But you got us here. We're watching, you know.
Yeah.
I was born and raised here. My family's Jamaican. My mom's Jamaican. My dad's African.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I do a lot of things here.
Oh, cool.
You know, to the girls that are here, you know, the ones that are watching in the 26 countries that watch this show, you know, what would you tell them? You know, I know what you said you want to do. Now, look, you're looking at them now. What is it that you want to tell them to motivate them to get through the pain, to get through the downfalls, to get through the highs, you know, and to just be where you are?
Well, I mean, I'm definitely not where I want to be yet. I have a long way to go. You know, so when people try to tell me, like, I get a lot of messages from people all the time. Oh, I look up to you. I'm like, girl, first of all, I'm short. I'm only 5'1", sis. So you got to look down. But, no, but I really feel like, you know, for instance, like this past week, you guys heard what our guy in chief had to say about a lot of us who come from probably some of these countries that
Africa,
watch the show.
Haiti. Yeah, he said it.
And one thing I like to say on my page, and I've said this before, always look upward, so don't look to your right, don't look to your left, don't worry about what anybody to your right, to your left is doing. Always look upward, because I feel like God is the one that gives you your strength. He's the one that gives you your gifts, and whatever you're supposed to do in this life, you will do, but you have to stay focused and you have to look upward. And I feel like that's what helped me these past couple months. Just this past year of my life has been the toughest year of my life. It was like the ugliest but best year of my life, because I learned that all those years of going to church, all those years of praying, all that stuff, I had to actually exercise
and
that.
Put it into action.
And I had to put it into work.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just quoting scriptures. Now I really had to depend on God, and I had to depend on what God had for me. So I'll tell you the same thing. Look upward. That's where all your talent, all your gift, and all your help will come from, is from upward.
Oh my God. Jessie, oh my God. You're so
It's
awesome.
true.
No, seriously. I love that. And I like that, because that's what we have to do. You have to keep looking upward and moving forward.
Yeah.
Jessie Woo, you are amazing. Now, we have to close, and we're going to just take a little quick break, but I hope you can stay with me while I close that, okay?
Of course.
All right, Jess, don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch 5 sur 5 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is 5 sur 5 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com, the greatest show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. 5 sur 5 Red Branché.
And you're watching 5 sous 5.
Nan 5 sur 5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché 5 sur 5 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5, c'est là nous prale, yeah.
You're watching 6sur5 and keep watching.
Je regarde 5 sur 5 chaque semaine.
5 sur 5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque jour, man.
I remember 5sur5. Every time Sanchez say keep it live.
You're watching 5sur5tv.com.
All right, guys, and we are back. Jessie Woo, I swear, I felt like I was on this emotional roller coaster thing, but I liked it.
It was good.
Yeah, it was like really, really good. Like, you're amazing. Like, I love what you're doing. I love what you stand for. You're a beautiful person, not only on the outside, but on the inside.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you really are. And I love what you're standing for. And we support you.
Thanks.
100%. Things are saying we definitely support what you do. Again, we have more than 26 countries watching, you know, people that want to probably get to know more about you who don't already, you know. Can you please just give us your social media, your Facebooks, your, you know, Instagrams, your, all that good stuff?
Well, my Instagram is Jessie Woo _ JESSIEWOO _. Same thing with Twitter. Facebook is the Jessie Woo, THEE Jessie Woo. On Facebook. This year, I'm definitely going to do a better job at getting in, spending more time with people. So I'll definitely be coming out with a tour, my own events. I'm also going to have like merchandise. Like, I'm really excited about it because I say things on my Instagram all the time and my sisters will always like quote it and I'm like, can you make a t-shirt with this? So I'm definitely going to do that soon for everyone. And I just hope to see all you guys 2018. Stay tuned. Look at my Facebook. Look at my Instagram. I tell you guys where I'm going to be all the time. Like tonight, I have a party tonight.
Ooh, where we partying at?
Where is it? It's in First Class Cafe, Pembroke Pines.
Ah, yes.
So just try your best to just look up my pages, and I'll definitely keep you guys in tune with what I'm doing.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, you're just a phenomenal person.
Thanks.
Even though you say don't call you a comedian. I got to.
I feel like I know
you want to earn the title.
Yeah, I want to earn the title, but I
can give it to you though because I'm not working towards that goal.
My idol is Jamie Foxx. So and I feel like Jamie Foxx is
and he is just like because he sings, he acts,
So definitely. I feel like I'm an entertainer.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I like. You know what? Since you brought that up, right? Either singing or entertaining. Is there anyone you would want to open up for?
Oh my gosh, like for comedy or music?
Yeah, either one.
Oh,
1 and 1 then.
I don't know, because like the people I adore, I don't know if I would have the balls to do it. But I mean, I would definitely love to open up for, you know, Dave Chappelle one day.
Yes,
you know? Like, I
claim it.
definitely want to be the first like Haitian American to host SNL one day. Like that's like a dream of mine.
We're putting it out there.
Yeah, that's like a dream of mine to do.
Now I'm gonna reverse this question, and I like to do that because you're gonna get there. You're gonna be this person that's like that Dave Chappelle you want to be.
Yeah.
Who would you get to open up for you?
Well, you know what? I don't know if I'm good enough for him to open up for me. I would, but there is a Haitian comedian. His name is Seju. I don't know if you guys are aware of him, but he's really, really good. His name is Seju, and he actually, I can't even say it because he told me not to say. But he has something very big coming out this year, and it's gonna mean wonders for like Haitians, Caribbean people, immigrants. Period. I think that he would be somebody who I would have open for me.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
keep it here, keep us growing, keep us connected,
Yes.
keep us supporting, right?
Yes.
Jessie Woo, thank you so much for joining Sing to Sing TV today. Thank you for our meat, potatoes, and our what?
Legume and tassel and
oh, wait, you gotta slow it down. You forgot
and Dewey.
Good stuff. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching us today. Sing to Sing TV was definitely a moment you don't want to miss ever again. You can rewind, watch it over and over again. I know I am.
I will too.
Yes. Okay, good. And please, guys, follow Jessie Woo. She's an amazing person. You already see that for yourselves. Guys, support is everything. What would we be without you guys supporting us how you do? Guys, I'm your host, Njie Sabik, Sing to Sing TV. See you guys next week. Bye.